Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, Starseed Astrologer and Spiritual Messenger from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. Here to do your weekly angel card reading for Monday, March 5th through Sunday, March 11th, 2018. For this week's weekly reading, we'll be using the Archangel Power Deck by Doreen Virtue for the main message. And for your special message card, depending on your stone of choice this week, we'll be using the Archangel Michael Divination Deck by Doreen Virtue. Now be sure to also go onto my YouTube channel under Colleen Lemma and watch the monthly angel card reading for the month of March. That should be up now. And you can get the whole overview of the energies for the month of March to see what we have in store. So let's start out by looking at your stones of choice for this week so you can kind of make a decision of what card you'd like for your special message this week. So again, I have bracelets as I did last week. As some of you that watched last week's video, I am en route or perhaps still getting ready, depending on the timing of you watching this video, of moving to Oregon. So most of my crystals are packed away and ready for the move. So this came out of my jewelry box as far as some bracelets here that are crystal stone bracelets. So you can choose your stone of choice this week. So the first one is a clear quartz crystal. And the clear quartz crystal relates to the crown chakra, opening yourself up to higher guidance, higher vision, inspiration, inspiring messages from universe or from your angels and guides. It's an energy amplifier, so it can help to amplify the energy of whatever you're putting your intentions or thoughts towards. Your second stone of choice is sodalite. Now sodalite is that beautiful blue stone. It relates to the throat chakra of clear communication and speech with divine love and compassion. You know, when we speak, we want to speak through our heart, basically, through that unconditional love and compassion for others. So this can also relate to the ear chakras, which is clairaudience, receiving messages, hearing messages from source or from your angels and guides. So again, this is sodalite and throat chakra or ear chakra energy. And then the last stone of choice is carnelian. Carnelian is a beautiful orange stone. It relates to the sacral chakra, which is our chakra of creative self-expression and passion. This can either be passion within relationships or just passion for life, feeling passionate about what you do, feeling, passionate about your life path every day. And again, that sense of creative self-expression, utilizing your creativity in all of its many forms. So again, your stones of choice for your special message are the clear quartz, the sodalite, or the carnelian. So let's start by talking about the astrological energies for the week. On Tuesday the 6th, we have two planets that are changing signs. If you all watched last week's weekly video, you know that for some time now we've had several planets in the sign of Pisces. The Sun has been in Pisces, Mercury, Venus, Neptune, as well as Chiron have all been in that sign of Pisces, which is the last sign of the zodiac, which is all about going with the flow and letting go and letting God. And, it's about spirituality and divine timing. And it's just, a feeling of being a little bit floaty and feeling like we don't really have control. So again, that's that aspect of surrender that we have to have. But now on Tuesday, the 6th of March, we have two of those planets actually shifting into Aries, both on the same day. Mercury, the planet that rules the mind, our thoughts, our communications, is moving into the first sign of the zodiac, Aries, a fire sign, an initiating sign. And also Venus, which has been in Pisces, is moving into Aries also on that same day. And Venus rules love and relationships and our sense of value and how we feel about ourselves, which is about self-value. It also rules finances and money and personal resources. So, here we have now two planets that have moved into that first sign of the zodiac, fire sign. When the fire signs are all about energy, action, passion, it's about forward movement. This is about a new beginning. Aries is the first sign. It's a new beginning. Now, we'll truly feel that new beginning when the sun moves into Aries, which, you know, is later in the month. The sun always moves into Aries around March 20th, March 21st. I can't remember, you know, which exact date this year it moves in there, but that's when we're going to have the true birth. You know, the true birth of the new astrological year occurs when the sun moves into Aries. But at least now we have Mercury and Venus in Aries, starting that initiating energy. Starting that energy to where we can feel like things are moving finally. And, you know, we have like a new path ahead of us, new opportunities ahead of us. So that's definitely a positive thing. Not that all the energies in Pisces wasn't positive. It was just a positive in a different way. So on Thursday, the 8th of March, this is the big thing this week, is Jupiter, planet of our belief systems, planet of our philosophical ideas or energies, the planet that rules the expansion principle, that makes things bigger, if you will, is going to retrograde motion. It's turning to retrograde motion at 23 degrees of Scorpio on the 8th of March. So whenever a planet turns to retrograde motion, it internalizes the energies. It's like the energies of that planet happens more on an internal personal level than it does outward in the world. For example, Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet that rules, you know, ideas and thoughts and communications, when it's in direct motion or moving forward, you know, this is about communications happening with other people, communications happening outside of ourselves, networking with other people. It is coming up with ideas, but it's ideas to where we can implement them outside of ourselves. When Mercury is retrograde, it internalizes the energy to where we're doing more soul searching, more self-contemplation, more reflection about our own thoughts and our own beliefs, and maybe even communicating within ourselves a little bit more. You know, that's how the internalization process happens. So with Jupiter, when it goes forward, as it has been, is expanding the energies outward, you know, making things big, making circumstances and situations almost blown out of proportion. That's what Jupiter likes to do, is blow things out of proportion as far as the communications or the circumstances or the situations that we've got going on, to where it just becomes like overwhelming a little bit as far as situations and circumstances of a particular nature. Jupiter in Scorpio has been bringing up a lot of this Me Too movement and issues of power and control and issues of sexuality, because that's what Scorpio rules. Now as Scorpio turns retrograde, it's going to internalize the energies a little bit to where we're really kind of reflecting on our own belief systems, or maybe healing or transmuting our own disempowering belief systems. Now it doesn't necessarily mean it stops everything else from happening that's been happening with Jupiter and Scorpio. But we start to, again, go inward with this idea of, what is my belief systems about this? Am I disempowering myself regarding this situation or that relationship? And so you really start kind of, again, internalizing, and it can expand, again, this energy of disempowerment or this energy of empowerment and taking our power back within us, you know, is one way to describe it. So we're going to feel that, you know, Jupiter kind of at a standstill Tuesday, Wednesday before it goes retrograde on Thursday, even Friday as it's just, you know, just turned direct and needs to move forward. So basically all week it's going to amplify or exaggerate all of these Scorpio kinds of energies, which again, Scorpio rules death and rebirth, transformation and regeneration, transmuting old lower vibrational energies, secrets, the shadow side, sex, sexuality, power, control, even abuse is, you know, part of that lower Scorpio kind of level. Of course, that higher Scorpio level is that regeneration, like the phoenix rising again from the ashes, empowering themselves, taking their power back. And that's what you want to focus on, to let Jupiter expand that. Then as we move to Sunday, the 11th of March, Mercury, which is again just moved into Aries, is now in a challenging aspect to Saturn. And Saturn likes to limit or restrict, and Saturn likes to teach us lessons. And, you know, Saturn doesn't limit or restrict as a punishment. It slows us down for a purpose, although we usually don't know what that purpose is in the present moment. So Mercury with Saturn in a challenging aspect on Sunday, and again, we might feel this before on Friday and Saturday as well, as it's coming closer and closer together into that challenging square aspect. It's going to increase our sense of mental frustration, We're going to feel mentally frustrated because our ideas or our plans maybe aren't unfolding as fast as we would like or in the way that we would like. There can also be a sense of challenging communications with others because Mercury rules communications. And so there might be delays in those communications. Maybe you have a certain meeting that's set, around that time, and then that meeting gets put off or it gets rescheduled. Or you try to have this communication with somebody where it's not going very well. There's some challenge to it, or you can't get out the words the way you would like to, or they're not hearing them the way you want them to hear it, and they're getting frustrated. And so, there's some challenge surrounding that energy. However, at the same time, on the same day, Mars, the planet of energy and action and forward movement, which is in the fire sign of Sagittarius, is in a positive connection with Uranus in the sign of Aries. And Uranus is like quick and flashes of insight and movement and intuition. And Uranus is about the unexpected. It's about expecting the unexpected or unusual circumstances. And it's like a lightning bolt of energy. A lightning bolt happens really quick, really fast. And Mars is already in that moving quick kind of sign, fire sign of Sagittarius. So there's a lot of quick movement happening, but at the same time, the Mercury squaring Saturn brings in this mental frustration, and Spirit is saying exhaustion. So it might not be as bad as things not being able to move forward. It might be that things are moving forward so rapidly that you're becoming mentally overwhelmed or mentally tired. You know how we can get tired mentally. I feel like that's probably what's going on there with Mercury squaring Saturn. Okay, so that's the astrology for the week. Let's go ahead and look at what our angels and guides tell us as far as from the Archangel Power Tarot deck for the week. So turning over the first card, we've got the Knight of Gabriel. And the Gabriel suit is the suit of fire or wands in the traditional tarot. Now, the Knight of Fire is usually a quick moving energy. It's about fast movement, galloping forward, moving forward, and sometimes a little erratically. It's almost like something comes to a head and you got to move now and you don't have a choice and you're moving so fast, you haven't thought things through, and that therefore things can be a little haphazard or a little bit erratic because of that. That's kind of what the Knight of Gabriel or the Knight of Fire is about. Now the words at the top say confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. And the message at the bottom says time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So again, this is action oriented. It's time to take action. It's time to move forward. Things are going to happen and come up to where, again, you might be pushed to move forward. Those planets of Mercury and Venus moving into Aries is going to initiate something. And it may initiate something in such a way that it's like, okay, it's time. You don't have time to think about it. You don't have time to dwell on it. You're just going to have to do it. And the Knight of Gabriel likes to just, again, gallop forward fearlessly, courageously, with passion towards a new direction or towards a goal. And this doesn't have to, I don't even feel it like it is a scary thing. In fact, it's an exciting thing. This is about feeling excitement and adventure for something new that's happening. And look at, you have angelic guidance here. There's an angel in the background right behind the knight on his horse galloping forward. So Archangel Gabriel or Gabriel, however you want to say that, feminine or masculine energy. Of course, the angels are neither feminine nor masculine, but Archangel Gabriel is assisting in your forward movement, assisting with the new idea, the new direction, the new opportunity, the new path, so to speak. So go forward with confidence and courage. Let's see what the second card has in store. And the second card is, wow, another fire card, and not just another fire card, but another fast-moving fire card. This is the Eight of Gabriel, just like the Eight of Fire in the traditional tarot deck. And the Eight of Fire is like quick and fast movement and a lot of things happening all at once. And as you can see, Archangel Gabriel is in the middle here, and there's like 8 birds surrounding her and flying in all different directions, and they're all different colors. So that's an indication of all these things happening really fast at once. And of course, the number 8 is about empowerment. So this has an empowering effect, although again, it can be quite chaotic. There's a lot of busyness and maybe a lot of chaos, but it doesn't have to be negative chaos. It just means there's a lot going on and a lot to take care of. Now the message at the bottom says, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. Of course, Archangel Gabriel is the archangel of communication. So this is a great time to have meetings, a great time to have communications with others, a great time to network. So all forms of communication seem to be indicated, especially with Mercury moving into Aries on Tuesday. So I would say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, most of the week, you know, until we get to Sunday where Mercury is slowed down a little bit by Saturn. I feel like this is a great week to have those communications, conversations, and meetings and network with other people. So again, there's a lot of busyness here with the Knight of Gabriel charging ahead and the Eight of Gabriel and all of its busy activity. So we start out this week really busy. Let's see what the last card has to say. And it'll be interesting if it's another fire. So no, it's a major arcana. This is major arcana 11, the strength card with Archangel Ariel. Okay, Archangel Ariel is the archangel that like rules the nature realm. And she's pictured here with a lion, and actually Archangel Ariel is the lioness of God, the lioness energy of God. So there's that idea of confidence and strength and, you know, fortitude and courage that comes with Archangel Ariel, and especially with the strength card. It's exactly as it says, the strength card. You have to have strength, courage, and confidence. This is, the number there is the 11th major arcana. That is a master number. And master number 11 is light worker energy, standing in your leadership abilities, being a leader, standing in your truth, moving forward with confidence. That number 1 is all about initiating something. And so it goes perfectly with this card and perfectly with the energies of the week. The message at the bottom, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence and forgiveness. Now you'll notice, unlike the first 2 cards, which were fire cards or Gabriel cards, which is the suit of fire, here in the strength card, Archangel Ariel is sitting. She's sitting very calmly with the lion. She's not in an action-oriented position. She's not running forth, doing things and busy. She's actually in this state of calm, peace, and balance, and in her strength and in her courage, almost as if she's like looking ahead here. She's looking ahead with the lion to see, almost like she's foreseeing what the next step is, foreseeing what the future might hold, sitting in her confidence and knowing that all is well, and knowing that again, her direction is divinely guided. We have this wonderful light in the background, although there is some clouds back here. It's almost like there's a sun rising, because you can see like a little bit of light streaming through the clouds. And as I say, the sun rising, it's like the sun is rising with the energies now moving into Aries. And again, soon the sun, later on in the month, will move into Aries as well. And it's like that rebirth is happening, that new birth, that initiation of the new direction, and feeling more confident and more active and just more energetic. And, again, ending the week with the strength card just reiterates to have confidence in what you're doing, where you're going, what you're planning, and the actions that you are taking or are getting ready to take. All right, so let's see what the special message card is from Archangel Michael, depending on your stone of choice here. So we're going to take a deep breath. Okay, and we're going to look for the special message for the people that chose the clear quartz, and this one's calling my attention. So clear quartz people, perfect. It's very timely to see this message. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. It says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards realizing my dreams. Perfect message. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Okay, so I feel like this message is for people that have been trying to do something the last month to 2 months, since the eclipse energy started. And maybe again, there's been a slowing down of something, or there's been having to redo something, or things didn't unfold as quick as you would like. I can certainly relate to that with my move to Oregon. You know, I thought that, you know, I might be gone by now, but, you know, yet I'm still here, and it's been delayed a little bit. But everything happens for a reason. And, you know, now you can look forward to that goal being reached, you know, that path being walked down, things starting to unfold. So, you know, don't give up on the dream. Don't give up on what you're working towards. Keep your eyes on that targeted intention, and you will be getting there very, very soon, as these energies are shifting now into the Aries energy of new beginnings. All right, for those of you that chose the soda light, let's give this a little shuffle. And you know, the bottom one is like kind of highlighted. It's like on fire in my hand. So that bottom one, as I was shuffling, I'm choosing. God is in charge. Okay. So, you know, again, we have Archangel Michael with his sword of light. God is in charge. This is Archangel Michael kind of clearing away any obstacles to your path, clearing away any lower vibrational energies that may be holding you back, any fears or any doubts. He's just kind of clearing away with his sword of light. And knowing that universe, God, Goddess, is in charge, you know, is in the driver's seat. Although you're co-creator always of your reality with your thoughts and with your actions. But God in the universe, and again, for some of you that wish to say Goddess, is in charge of how things are unfolding. Now, the message at the bottom of this card says, Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. So it seems like there's a certain situation that has been stuck for you, or that's been a little difficult or challenging for you in some way. Maybe it's about your career. Maybe it's about finances. Perhaps it's about some sort of relationship. This is, again, calling on God, the universe, and Archangel Michael to help to clear that, heal that, release that, so that things can move forward in a more positive and beneficial way for all concerned. Okay? All right. And then for those of you that chose the carnelian, and right away I'm already seeing this one highlighted. So, carnelian people, positive thoughts create positive reality. Positive thoughts create positive, okay, results. I said reality, but definitely positive results, positive reality. So here we have Archangel Michael. Look at all that beautiful rainbow colors around him. His wings are purple. There's blue and green and yellows all around him, even a little bit of maybe some slight pink or mauve down here. I guess the wings really are kind of like a mauve colored. Beautiful, beautiful, colorful images. So, you know, this is about visualizing, thinking about, doing affirmations regarding the most positive outcome possible. Really having to pay attention to where your thoughts are going, to not go into the negative, to not go into fear or worry, to really visualize and even self-talk, you know, with yourself. Communicate within yourself in the most positive way that things are working out exactly as you want. Things are working out in divine timing. I am abundant. I am worthy. I am rich. I am loved. I am successful. I am recognized for who I am out in the world. You know, use some of those positive affirmations to help you to move forward and gain the positive results and create the positive reality that you would like. The message at the bottom, it says, Divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person and situation. Okay, so there may be, again, some previous challenges with other people, maybe in the work arena, maybe in your personal arena, challenging communications perhaps with others. So part of this visualizing is visualizing the outcome that you would like. How would you visualize, even if there's been some challenging communications or connections or situations, what do you visualize the outcome as? Don't dwell on how it seems to be, how it has been, how it appears to be. Dwell on, focus on, and intend the most positive, beneficial outcome in all situations and with all people. And that's what is going to be created. Okay, so I hope you've liked this weekly angel card reading. I am hoping to be totally kind of secure and, what do I want to say, stable and whatnot in my organ move, and very soon be able to open up, if I haven't already at the time of this reading, to doing more sessions for you all that have been patiently waiting for readings or healing sessions or hypnotherapy sessions. And maybe even some of you have asked me about teaching some classes online as well. So that can start to be in the works as well, as I'm now unpacking my new life here in Oregon and getting situated. So thank you all to those of you that have supported me and sent your love, sent your good wishes for my safe travels and for my wonderful new adventure that I am starting here in the lovely state of Oregon. I send you all much love and light, and I send you all many, many angel blessings until we meet again next week. Namaste.